Guys, we got the F100 in the background, so you know what that means, right? That means Jay just left because we always film these things backwards, and we got some good work done. So I'd like to show you, talk about it, and, let me know what you think on this episode of Pugliese Speed Shop. Yo, believe it or not, right now, like right here, right now, what we're about to see, because like I said, we filmed it backwards, but this is the first time we've worked on this truck since the end of the last episode. So we're holding true to, like we promised, we're going to get better. We're going to try to get better at recording, and we have. I say that because, we're doing it, and that's how that works. So what we're planning on doing, we already did it. Our plan, though, is to get this thing all ready to go so we can start actual body work, right? We got everything lined up as best as we're going to get it. It is what it is, and that's what we've established to stop obsessing about it, even though right now, as I record this, I'm obsessing about it. But, no, we're all done there. We're going to blow apart what we want to blow apart right now because we're going to do the whole thing. And just, fenders, everything off. And then we said, it's probably easier to body work and sand this, it's all together. Because, that's how we've done every other one we've ever built. Ever. Probably a good idea. And then we'll blow it apart to paint everything. So, you're about to see Jay get after a little bit. And then, you'll figure it out. Keep watching. All right, so we're getting better at recording, and I say that because we're actually recording. Still no intro. We'll go back and put that later. But Jay's over here hard at work. He's making all sorts of old man noises. I don't know what's going on. That's when when you sit in a chair and
all day
to get back up, right? So that's
job with more activity.
That's when you're not in your 20s anymore, right?
That's fact.
But so kind of picking up right where we left off, we removed that piece of trim that Jay just took off. So you saw it here first, folks. That's it.
That's it. That's today. We're calling it. So the goal is to get the rest of the take the rest of the nuts off of there, and we got two pieces of pipe. We're gonna tape those up top and bottom. That way we can take the bed off and move it and set it where we need to. Probably need some jack stands because we need to take the rest of these. We're gonna spray these cross rails again because they're showing a little bit of surface rust and whatnot, and we don't want that.
We don't want that. Now, when we lift,
we don't want to take this apart either. So
right. This is a well put together puzzle. We want to preserve this.
Scotty and I put a lot of time into this, and we're leaving.
Right.
So
I think the two pieces of pipe that came with the shop, we found them up there. Well, these were actually one piece of pipe, and we made them two, so we did that. And then same over here.
We've been doing stuff.
Yeah. That incorporate a little duct tape should make a nifty little handle.
Nice little handles, and we can just pick them up and push the truck forward, obviously.
Now, when we pick them up, do we need to make that whoop noise that you made earlier, or no?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we will. Okay. All right. Just want to make sure.
Study.
I'm on it. All right, so...
I'm going to move his blanket back because, contrary to popular belief, concrete is cold in December.
In December in Maryland, it gets a little chilly. Yeah. See, he thought ahead. I didn't. I have a sweatshirt on because I'm not that intelligent. But, so we're going to put you in the tripod and you can watch us hopefully triumphantly make this happen with no struggle at all.
Cool.
So who's taking bets? Hey, Bo, I got like 30 more bucks in my pocket.
Same boat for different reasons.
I'm about $30 richer. That's the only difference. So that's pretty wide of bike, right?
Mr. Get stalled.
He said, hey, $30 all I got, what do you want? The toolbox I want, that comes for the tools, the Home Depot or whatever?
Yeah, Husky.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like it needs to be used for you.
No, it's on sale for, it was usually 33, it's on sale for 29.
It was 36, and then you got a 33, that's not 29.
Yeah, I think so. I keep, I should go buy it.
That's the time you go in space for like $5 to $10 bucks, man.
Oh, really?
Just stock the fucking trailer every time.
Yeah. I don't need that set, but for some reason,
it seems like it'd be nice.
yeah.
I feel like TPK is a lot, and a
Yeah. I built a lot of freaking cars, and, you see my tools, some of them, and these are better than the tools right now, this is a hustle of the weekend.
they're doing the thing.
Everything else is,
Kind of high five. Yeah, I got a lot of high five.
the new thing is not all out, that's all cool. Huh? That's all fun. That's just not done. It should reflect on the bumper. Yeah. What size is it? Quarter, right? Quarter.
Speed things up there.
Alright? When I do one on 65, I see, 2x6 is getting, there's a drywall screwed into it, 4x4 meter. And real nice like that.
Because there's another one. It's better. This is still bolted to the truck.
This is?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take that out later after the
Okay,
lead's out of the way.
okay.
That's true.
One of the best, yes, man.
It's like, this is my personal opinion, but I think I have supporting documentation.
Did you get it out of the front ones too, or no?
Yeah. I think so. She might have them all now. Maybe. All of the front ones are out. All these other ones I think are out. They're pretty close, bro. And I left just the ones in the frame, so we're just gonna take the wood off. Right.
Big old nuts.
That's fair. That's all right. Yeah,
So, where do you go? How do you get from out there?
Screw up the whole evolution. That's all it takes is one nut.
That's it.
We know that.
Hey, actually, that's true. This way, if you look, I think we can put it between these bolts, so it won't move. You'll see what I mean if you look kind of up on there and look across. Right there, and kind of up and yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Look from there.
Can't see how far I want to
Right
it
out,
out.
freaking there. Wait. That only needs some tapping.
Huh?
Only needs some tape.
I want to use the Zoom.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
They said, well, you know, using what you got hot rod material.
Yeah.
You got laying around.
So,
Well, where do we put that one? We put that one here.
you want me to grab it?
Yeah, I was just thinking, you can't have too far apart, so, yeah, I guess here.
And then on the side of the thing.
Yeah, I like that plan. Sounding pretty good. I'll do this.
Now, when we fix this up, which way are we going?
Well, first, I'm kind of putting it in the truck.
Bring it forward so we can walk out.
I think it.
Then, you don't want to see we go over our heads and all this cat?
Do some crazy shit. I mean, why not?
I think if we throw it
That's
up,
far more logical.
if we throw it up high enough, we can probably run over there in time. I mean, dude,
I mean, why wouldn't you?
at one point in time, we were part of the most elite, most physically fit alcoholics in the world.
Yes, we were. So much so that half our friends got kicked out for being overweight.
And the other half is still in rehab.
Fair enough. Why are you too far off?
What's up?
Probably.
Oh,
Underneath the truck. Why wouldn't you?
that's there too. Found,
Not bad, huh?
He's wearing his riding jacket,
Alright.
which I still have.
Nice.
I know.
Huh?
I said, I've had one,
Have you?
but I never tagged it or investment.
Yes, did you saw that one yet?
Huh?
You had, recently, right?
No, it's been a while. It was 83. That,
That 03, the blue one?
I remember that.
Yeah.
What did you know it was rock right now?
All like they're gone.
Oh, you sold
Yeah. V-Star.
it?
Well, the one was a V-Star and the other one was a Shadow. No? Intruder. Intruder 700, yeah, I got rid of that. Dude came from like Roanoke or something with a minivan and somehow shoehorned it back. I'll give him points for, you know.
I didn't realize sold it.
Yeah, they're all gone. I'm trying to get all the shit out of my yard. So I'm not gonna do anything with it. I've been on a bit of a mission. I don't know if I'm achieving anything, but.
Well, you're doing something.
Well, some shit's missing.
I got rid of a couple things, I feel good about.
Yeah, you know.
I got rid of some.
It's a process. To get rid of all your shit.
Which one?
Oh, we're way clear.
Okay.
I was just trying to remember how it was. What do I do with this thing?
On the road,
It's
yes,
not a
I
question. How long is it?
Let's pick it up.
Lay across the bed?
I was here, we probably laid across there. We,
No wonder. You said it's kind of wide though.
Yes.
Because it's not steps. But maybe. Well, we got stuff right
yeah.
like that.
But we put it on an angle.
Why here?
Why no outside? Yeah.
Yeah, lengthwise. Here we could almost walk and just sit there.
We can.
I think you got the card back on so we can start to sing a full horrible music. I feel like
Put it on the hood.
it's time to stay on it.
Solid work, man.
Let's go. I don't know if it'll stay on it. I mean, yeah, we're not worried about scratching it, obviously.
No.
It's got at least a ding on it.
She's got a little bit of work that, we've got maybe a little polish. Yeah.
Yeah, right there, what's that one about?
Okay. Yeah. I've been bucking on it for 7 years.
Still there.
Still there.
Okay. Well, I guess we can just sit on the fucking hood, why not?
Yeah.
It's just where we sit stuff, so.
Long ways this way.
Why not? Yeah.
You just make it out a little bit. That'll be on the list eventually. Yeah. But I'm not fired up right now. Legally, I got something over there.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, so she's working on everything?
Well, I don't know that it is over there. But
Fair
it should be legit.
How do we do this in a manner where?
Oh, I think we've gotten ourselves out of shop. Yeah, we sure have. There we go.
There we are. So, almost like we pick it up, move it back to get it off of the poles.
Right.
Yeah. And then we'll have to grab it from the two ends and sit it on the truck. Yeah.
So you're gonna put it this way on the truck.
Yeah, we're gonna put it this way.
Sure.
That works. And then we'll be able to get to the ribs and pop those off real quick.
Yeah.
Then we're where we need to be.
Hmm? Now we gotta make that noise. Remember how to do it? Whoop, whoop.
No, that wasn't it.
That was whoop.
I don't know. I can't do it.
We'll figure it out.
There it is. So we sit her down.
Right.
We're going to be on the front and the back. I got the back.
Yep.
Right, right, right. Yeah, I got it. You're saying I bring it up high?
Yeah.
2, 3. Yeah, I guess probably the ticket. Alright, just watch the legs there, you got a bumper coming?
I'm good.
Alright,
I'm clear.
I just gotta watch the windshield, that actually is good.
That actually is good. And the one the parts truck outside is not. So.
Right. You feel like she's gonna stay there?
Well,
How are we feeling about this?
how long we keep it here? Why don't we put it across the bed?
I like that idea better.
Yeah. No, no, we good. Can we fit that there?
Who's good back there?
You little guy.
Dude, you got 2 inches between his tire and his freaking
I
bedside.
think I was pretty close, sir.
Yeah, you did. I mean, hey, you're optimizing space in the shop. I get it.
What is it?
Oh, you got a thing you fell out.
I have one fall out here too.
Oh, yeah.
I have one that fell here, I put it back in already, right here.
I'll see this in.
So, come on.
Oh, there it is.
That will go all the way across, huh? Yeah. That'll bend down on the bed.
I mean, I feel like it would be kind of ideal.
Yeah, the other way, yeah.
I mean, it'll kind of prevent us from getting everything else that's in there.
We don't need to do that right yet, though.
That's true. And we'd be
That's
safer there.
That sounds like a future problem.
That's true. That's true.
So what if we
Uh-huh.
bring it over here and kind of rest it halfway? And I can climb in the back of that thing. Yeah, that's over there.
We'll be walking to the wrong time. What were we saying?
So pick it up, bring it over here, rest like half, rest it on this end here. You wanna hold it off over there, then that jumps in the bed.
Right.
And then just pick it up. Yeah.
So, thanks. Well, we're not gonna drink. So I'm guessing it's a good thing.
Must-
That would be. Alright, so we pick it up, we lay it on here. Don't worry, no scratches.
Well, yeah, this is clearly, this is like there's energy somewhere.
So we'll do that and then,
Should we move the blanket so we don't trip on it?
it's probably sci-fi.
Dude, we are. Nailing it, bro. We gotta sit down and talk about world peace out of this. We got everything else figured out.
I mean, we're on a roll. It's not a terrible idea. But there is the simple fact that there's no money in that.
World peace?
Yeah.
Yeah, and worst you pay bills.
Yeah, it's paid every one of mine.
It's kind of why we're in this shop right now.
True.
Alright, so we're gonna pick it up. This is just a resting spot. This is staging area.
Staging area.
I heard there's some microphones that were the bumpers come up.
Yeah. Feel like it's sucking.
And then we just volunteered to do that, you're climbing over now?
Well, I have a bolt in my wrist. I can figure out why it's sucking. Let's pick this up. That's not here. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've been on my edge.
Over here, the bumpers just out on this side.
I see. Oh, we're going.
Yeah, we're getting all this on film. That's not what we're getting all this on film. This is cinematic gold.
This is. Oh, I don't want to stand on that. Alright, so. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Let me keep the leg out there. One, two, three.
How's that, dude? We nailed it.
And it's even in a place where we won't be running into it.
Right.
I like it.
Okay,
This is pretty good.
it's probably just gets getting better as time goes on.
If it didn't mean we'd be out of work, I'd even work on that world peace shit you just talking about. Because I feel like we're there.
He said, oh, shit.
Once dude fixes the other side, man.
Oh, she's a beautiful.
She can be on. Yep.
screen check, we're actually gonna work on this, it's been sitting here for 7 years.
That's next year. Next year.
She should be a steamer by this time next year, right?
Actually, she's getting dropped off.
Yeah, well, no parts in it.
No, that's we're A Box. We're A Box on lots of stuff.
We are. That's my little mom's too.
Alright, so, here. Guess we can pop those off tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, this just went right off.
Yeah, it's just gonna come off.
Okay.
Yeah, fine, nuts for it. Or put some tape on them or something so they stay together until we find nuts for it.
You see?
Because we got the little rubber
Oh,
insulators
yeah.
too, which is, that's kind of nice.
Tag or something.
Yep.
Is this right now?
No, that's actually overspray, isn't it?
That could be primer overspray.
Looks like primer overspray. A wet rag will tell.
Right.
Wet rag will tell the tale. Actually, hang on, let's scrub off.
Yeah. There.
Okay.
This one was really shot at the back of the head there too.
Yeah, I see some. Oh, yeah. Primer, for some reason. Yeah, he was spraying. He had something laying on here spraying it.
Yeah.
Alright, so now this can go join the other.
Is that bolted down though?
It is.
No, the back, that's not.
These two bottom nuts are on.
Right, but is this all one?
Oh, this is just sitting here. Yeah, that's a good point. We can put this over there.
What's that?
You can see it. Marks.
Oh, my hand. We got that, look at that rag there, to protect everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's just gonna be a matter of,
These two bolts,
yeah.
those two. That's 1.7.
And this here, we're just gonna put some, duct tape on. We're gonna have the nuts. Actually, this rubber ain't coming off. We don't need
No,
it.
right.
Nah, it's good. Alright, so what's making a stack here? Making a stack or
Actually, that's not falling off.
Set those right there.
I heard, that didn't come off, that hurt.
Oh, really? Oh, if it was anything, it was washers that were inside that channel.
Here it is.
What do you know? Cool. What a bag for bed hardware.
Yeah, we should.
So,
Pull those off?
oh, we gotta top those off and then, then it's gonna be a matter of, hot spinners and doors off. I'll have to bring my heat gun. You got a heat gun? And I'll get a rope.
Right.
Decent sized rope. I'll heat this up. I'll bring a body tool.
That's a little plastic one.
Little plastic ones? Okay, so that's just gonna be a little time consuming. We'll do that. We'll get it around it. Same
We
thing.
don't want to take it off, we don't want that line to be fake.
Right.
What?
The slip. You put tape down in that lip. Sure. I just don't see where you're gonna see it. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, we could probably still do it. I probably feel better. Dude, that's gonna have a top. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's amazing that this, windshield wiper caught and bolt that was clearly in that thing.
And it's still here. Threw it all the way to the ball. Yeah. Because we didn't take it off.
No?
Scotty did. And it's stuck. We know where it goes.
Yeah.
We don't have enough, but that's okay.
Well, that's right there, she ain't going nowhere.
Stop, see you spot.
What's that, the pap scan that's hanging on the wall there? Looks like very well what's all that, that's hanging there because we were drinking beer, my buddy Justin, he drank that, crushed it, and stuck it in the grill of my Pontiac. And I towed it all the way across country, with it stuck in the grill. And I got here, and I was like, are you serious, dude? Yo. So tell me you ain't impressed that actually worked, right? And we actually got it on film. Guys, we're getting, I mean, forget about it. We're getting good at this, right? So, yeah, the wood bed came off all in one piece. And the way this all broke down, we'll put it back together, just reverse fashion. When it's all painted, should be all set. And so yeah, the bed's up there, safe and sound, out of the way. We do got to take these guys off and set them aside. We're going to paint them as well. Just because, like Jay mentioned, got a little surface rust there. We want to take care of that. Make sure everything's legit. That's why we're doing this. We're going to clean up the back of this frame too before we might hit a little bit of this is Rust-Oleum, but it just needs to be cleaned up, I think. Oh, and call out the search, guys. Here are these two pieces. They're for that bed brace for the what do you call it? The spare tire for the bed that goes on right in this region here. Yeah. This, because guys, these are not the thickest pieces of metal, right? So this brace is to make sure that the spare tire doesn't rip through the side of that. These are 3 holes. That's why Scott drilled those 3 holes. This part, from what I could tell, goes on the top. This goes on the bed floor brace. That makes sense. This goes on the bottom. Those are the 3 holes that go on the top. This goes in where the brace actually goes on, or the bracket. And that's why those 3 holes were there. So we figured it out from last episode. We figured it out because Scott told us. He got back to us and said, don't fill those holes in, man. I'm telling you. So anything that's a little bit off is going to be covered by that anyways. So we're going to call that good. I'm thinking that's getting painted body color as well. I say that because that just makes sense. And if it's not, we're going to check with Scott before we paint anything. So we're good to go there. All right, guys. And with all that being said, we're about to call this episode. And we're not doing it. It's not like crazy late. I'm not super tired. I am a little hungry, but what else is new, right? We're doing it because this is just a perfect stopping point right here. This part of this whole it's done, right? We've got all the little the little bit of metal work that needed done, all that. That's done. So right now we're, with the exception of we're going to pull the fenders off to paint it, probably the doors, even though Scott told us not to. We'll see how that works out. But this is where body work begins, and there's little skim coats and sanding and all that kind of thing. Our plan was, all the stuff we've done so far was stuff that you don't want to do after you put paint on it, because you're going to take a chance of screwing up the paint. That's why we don't want to mess the bed up, so we got that out of the way. That's why we've done all these things we've done is kind of precautions for a paint job. So a lot of questions were being asked, like who's painting it, where are we painting it, all that kind of stuff. Guys, you're looking at the answer to all those questions. All right, I'm going to be painting the truck, paint it here in the shop, and some people didn't know that I paint. I do. I've painted. I think the video I did like a ghetto job on my brother's car, but it came out good. That's how you know. Nah. And actually, I did it in the Navy. Did a little bit before the Navy. I used to paint like the SE and stuff, like support equipment on the boat and all that kind of thing. And I worked. It's so. I don't do it a ton anymore because guys, anybody that's a painter knows it's. So. That's sort of like a patina. That's what you guys picked up on that. And I even buy new things that are primered because I've painted. So anybody that's done it knows. But so that's what we're doing. We're not going to do it. So when I did my brother's car, I wrapped this whole place in plastic, and it was a nightmare. And the floor is still red back there from his car. We're going to try something different, guys. We've been talking about it for a while. I've mentioned it a few times, and nobody's picked up on it, I guess. But I'm about to go up to the house, and order one of those inflatable booths. It'll fit right here, and we can kind of control the temperature as much as we can control the temperature to paint during the winter, which that should be, well, we'll see how it all goes, right? Like I said, it's not like it's the first time I've ever done this, and we will probably have some help from some friends that paint more often and that kind of, or more recently. I don't know, however you want to look at it, but she's getting done. It's single stage we're shooting on this thing because we've said it a million times, Scott wants this thing done just like they used to build them back in the day, which was a farm implement that you can drive to town. So now you know, should answer all the questions except for how good is this thing going to look. You got to keep watching to figure that out. I'm going to head up to the shop. I'm going to bring the paint with me because, as Jay mentioned right before he left, it's getting a little cold out, and we should probably put that in the house. So I'm going to go do that, and you guys, until next time, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend, and as always, thanks for watching.